Hello everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of the Wind Waker HD. We are making some really quick progress of our journey here. We are about to head off to get our third pearl, and it sure looks like the wind is in our favour as well. Well, that looks like our destination on the horizon. Oh, that's looking a little ominous. Should we be worried? Look, Link, do you see it? What has happened to this place? Oh, it's really sad. What is the meaning of this? The island. It is... We are too late. I knew we had precious little time, but I never suspected how little. A great water spirit named Jabun once lived here, but no sign of him remains. Is it Jabun? Is it Jabun? I don't know. We're going to call him Jabun. That's always how I've pronounced it, and it's probably wrong, but we're going to stick with it. Oh, ho there, Link. And there's our friend Quill. I think that's his name. I used to call him Bird Guy or Birdman, I think. So you're here. I've been looking for you. Are you by chance seeking the great spirit Jabun? I'm sorry to report to you that Jabun can no longer be found here. Just look at how this place has been torn to pieces. I suppose this, too, is the work of the shadow in the Forsaken Fortress. But fear not. Jabun was able to flee this island before it was attacked. He is in a safer abode now. Would you like to guess where that abode may be? On the island where you were born, on Outset. Uh-oh. Yet even if you were to go to Outset now, you would not be able to see Jabun. The cave where he hides is sealed with a mighty stone slab that repels all who try to pass it. Why, not even the pirates with their mighty ship could get in. I must apologize, Link. I thought if anyone would know of your whereabouts, it would be the pirates. I told them this tale without so much as a thought for the consequences. I don't know what they hoped to get, but they immediately set sail for Outset Island and tried to break into the cave. It is lucky that they could not gain entrance. I have heard that they were last spotted on Windfall Island, but doing what, I do not know. If you wish to see Jabun, I think you better search for the pirates on Windfall Island. What an eerie isle this is. Everywhere else boasts clear skies and calm seas, but this place suffers under dark clouds and rain. Volu must have been right when he asked me to bring word of Jabun to you. He called this island cursed. Well, it's certainly looking a little cursed to me, my friend. I would counsel against staying here longer than you have to, but that is your decision. I have told you of Jabun, so my task is complete. Bye! So, Jabun has survived. The sea spirit has lived through the trials of many long years. He must have caught wind of Ganon's attack beforehand. If we are to believe the words of the Rito postman, then the pirates know something about the cave where Jabun hides. Why don't we go to Windfall and search for them there? That sounds like a very good idea. Alright, well once again we are sailing off to Windfall Island. Looks like we're going to be meeting up with our old friends, Tetra and her pirate crew. I'm not sure how I should feel about that, considering they kind of just, you know, left me for dead the last time. This game is so incredibly atmospheric. The music, the rain, the storm, the waves, the lightning, it all is so good and it's tied together with such a great soundtrack. I could talk about this game all day long. I could talk about any Zelda game all day long though, to be honest. Treasure. Okay, well here we are. We've arrived once again at Windfall Island. It is just as the postman told us. The pirate ship has stopped here to avoid drawing the attention of the townsfolk. But I mean, it's still a ginormous pirate ship. I know not what they are researching, but if they are hoping to get their hands on Jabun's sacred gem, I doubt they would tell you anything directly if you were to ask them. Link, I think you should try to find out what the pirates are up to, without them finding out about you. It looks like we're off on a stealth mission then. Just on a hunch, I believe this is where you're supposed to go. Now, I could be completely wrong, and I could also be passing up on the opportunity to explore Windfall Island a little bit more, but as I've said like 10 million times by now, I want to focus on getting through the story because, as we all know, or at least I should think we all know, Link's Awakening is being released very soon. Well, judging from the music that is playing currently, I would say that our pirate friends are most certainly in here. Of course, there they are. Look, don't be mad at us. It's not our fault that we absolutely gotta have bombs to get the treasure we're after. How about you just think of it as payback for the nasty little monopoly you've been running here, yeah? So I bet you're thinking it was foolhardy to ask pirates to pay such an outrageous price, huh? Yup, I bet you are. You know, Gonzo, I still can't get over that bit of fast talking you pulled to get that information out of the postman. Oh yeah, that was smooth. I tell you, the minute I set my eyes on that Link, I just knew he was hiding something back at Outset, yeah? So when I saw that postman, I just pretended like I was all worried about the kid and stuff. And presto, he spills the beans. Good work, Gonzo. Really, just top notch. It's funny though, I'm thinking this is maybe the first time you've shown such wit, such cunning. You know, with your cunning and Miss Tetra's smarts, if you two got married and had a kid, Tetra's a child. Shame on you. That kid would be the greatest pirate to ever sail the seas. Yup, the greatest. You idiot, keep your mouth shut, yeah? Don't be so stupid. Look at how he's blushing. This guy is a kitty fiddler for sure. Miss Tetra, are you listening to this nitwit? Can't you dock him some pay or something? Quit goofing off, both of you. Keep your childish jokes to yourself and get those bombs back to the ship. The second you're done loading them up, we're setting sail for Outset Island. We have to leave immediately, but it's been so long since we were on shore. We need to fill our bellies with some good eating, yeah? How about we grub tonight and shove off tomorrow morning instead? I mean, I'm fine either way, of course. Whatever you say is fine, miss, is what I meant to say. How is this grown man so terrified of a small child? And I still don't understand why a small child is leading a pirate crew. Why? It's just that the boys were so excited to come to town, yeah? And I can't help but think it would be awful hard on them to leave so soon without a proper layover. So what say we set sail tomorrow, yeah? What do you say, miss? That treasure isn't going anywhere. You're with me, right boys? Who's for a night of fun? You're all fools, do you know that? You saw that demolished island, you saw the senseless destruction. We have to hurry on to Outset, or the same thing could happen there. Not to be disrespectful, but by the sound of things, you're worried more about that island than the treasure, miss. Don't be ridiculous. I want, you know, the treasure. Alright, fine, have it your way, we can leave town tomorrow, you big babies. But we're setting sail at first light, so no sleeping in, understood? Say there, brother, what was today's password again? Mako, are you serious? You forgot already? You're so useless. Today's password is Barnacle, yeah? Remember? You know that Nico won't let you in if you don't say it exactly right, and he's real picky about it, so I'll say it once more. Today's password is Barnacle, yeah? Alright, okay, I get it. The password is barnacle. I won't forget it. Jeez. The ship's only tooth is a barnacle. Well, there is our good friend Nico again. So you're alive? All the other pirates said you got done in by that bird monster in the Forsaken Fortress, so I thought... Never mind what I thought, you're alive. Oh, I get it now. You came back because you miss me so much. No. Well, after you left, I went back to being the bottom rung on the ladder, which is why I'm stuck here while everyone else is in town having fun and eating and stuff. But I guess being so worshipped by my swabby ought to cheer me up. Alright, why don't we set you to your next test, huh? This one is harder than the last. Good luck, you'll need it, swabby. I think you should think about your actions a little bit sometimes, because this, not a good idea. For one, you're gonna get murdered by your own pirate crew. They're gonna make you walk a plank or whatever it is they do. And secondly, I'm a child, and you have just given me bombs. Well done, our preparations are complete. If what the girl says is true, the pirates won't be leaving until morning. You must meet with Jabun and get the pearl from him before they arrive. Let us delay no longer, Link. These are maybe not the most ideal sailing conditions. There is a storm raging, we are being chased by vortexes and sharks and other strange, weird, horrible, scary monsters. All in all, I wouldn't recommend that you chose a day like today to go out on your little one-person rickety boat. Well, it would seem like we are now just about coming up to our destination, which hopefully, if I've gone the right way, will be Outset Island. I am quite proud to say that I have used the map. It might be the only time I use the map when I'm sailing from one island to another, but I used the map. Hooray! Have you noticed, Link? Morning has not broken since we arrived at Great Fish Isle. The land was so ravaged by monsters. It is as if time itself is frozen. Perhaps this is the curse that Valu spoke of. Whatever the reason, if this night does not end, then we need to not worry about the pirates overtaking us. In fact, it might not be a bad idea for you to visit your hometown and family again after such a long time away. We can speak with Jabun after you do. Aw, that's really nice. He's been like urging me along, telling me that time is of the essence and kinda telling me to not dilly-dally. But now he's actually encouraging me to see my family, and that's cute. It's so sad. Oh, Link, Harold, don't go, don't leave. Don't leave your poor old grandma, all alone. Oh, it's so heart-wrenching. She's got photos of us about the place. Granny, I'm here. Oh, it's so very sad that she doesn't even recognize me when I'm stood here. It's no joke. This game really tugs at your heartstrings. Whoa. Excuse me, what the fuck? What happened to this pig? There was like 5 pigs. Or maybe there wasn't 5, maybe it was more like 3 or 4, but still. Why is there one really big pig? Now, thankfully, the last time we were here on Outset Island, we took care of almost everything that we could do at the time. So there isn't an awful lot more here that we can do. But I do know that there is something worthwhile waiting for us in the forest. And I also believe that's kind of where you have to go anyway. So let's go and check this out. And then we'll go on and see if we can't help Granny out. Lovely job. Young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. Well, that's always a good thing to have, I suppose. We are on a little bit of a quest to collect as many rupees as we can. The fairies in this fountain shall ease your weariness. When you grow fatigued from your battles, come here to be refreshed. Well, we could definitely do with capturing one of these. I believe that one of these little critters that we have in our empty bottle is gonna perk Granny right up, so let's see. Oh, Link, is that you? Link! Grandma is always happy to see your bright shining face. Link, my dear, sweet Link. You're safe. That's wonderful. Just wonderful. Did you do this? Did you heal me? Oh, you're such a sweet child. Oh, that's right. You and your sister Aryll are trying so hard to be so strong, and I've just been sitting here moaning and worrying. I'm your grandmother. I'm the one who should be taking care of you. I'm so sorry, Link. I haven't even considered what you must be going through. I'm a terrible grandma. You are not a terrible grandmother. I love you, and you love me, and that's all that matters. Okay, well, we have perked up Granny. We have been and visited the fairy fountain. Not much else we can do here. I know we can revisit Orca, and I think there's some rupees that we can earn if we do some challenge for him, but it's not really important, and I think right now 500 rupees is more than enough. So maybe now is the best time to go ahead and find Jabun. Well, that definitely looks like something we don't want to head into. Oh, never mind. Oh gosh, this is so hard to aim. I guess I maybe should wait until I'm a little bit closer, I think. Yeah, okay, this is much better. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. There's more waiting than there is firing right now, if I'm being honest. You know, if Jabun is in here, he must be absolutely terrified. Excuse me? Well met indeed, Jabun. I am pleased to see that you are safe. Well, at least one of us can understand him, I guess. Yes, it seems Ganon has returned. There can be no other explanation. Yep, still have no idea what he's saying. Unfortunately, that is not so. The one I have brought with me has no connection to the legendary one, and yet I sense great promise in the courage that this one possesses. I do. It is the only way. Well, there's our third and I think final pearl. So, that foul rain and endless night were indeed elements of a curse brought on us by Ganon. He must intend to cast this land into pure darkness for all time. I believe I have. You believe you have what? Can someone fill me in, please? Ganon's curse has been broken by the power of the pearl that Jabun gave us, so morning should come soon. It is well that we have gathered all of the pearls. Are you ready, Link? I have marked the places where you must set the pearls on your sea chart. Once you have placed each of the pearls in its proper location, the proving grounds for your courage will become apparent. Clearly, the search for Jabun has shown that Ganon has begun to make efforts to block our path forward. It is certain that the perils ahead will be greater than any you have faced thus far. You should finish any business you have here on Outset right now, so that you shall not have any regrets later. Alright, well let's open up our map here and see what we've got to work with. It's not too bad, they're not too far away, just a little bit of sailing to do. Considering that this episode has ran on as long as it has, I'm probably going to call it here because we haven't actually accomplished an awful lot. Obviously we got our third and final pearl, but we didn't really have to do an awful lot for it. So I think this is where we're going to end it. Next episode we'll be sailing off to those 3 marked islands on our map, and we'll be seeing what awaits us at that point. As always guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If my content tickles your pickle, please consider subscribing, liking, leaving a comment, sharing my channel with a friend. Anything helps me out at this point, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye bye!